Oh, actually, my greatest challenge was the fact that I was a female, and that not being enough, I was also from a village in the northern region where the voices of females is considered nothing. The voices of females is not heard. Yes, so that was my greatest challenge, being a female and then also being in a community where the voices of girls are not heard. But all through it, I was able to sail out, and then I am now making my voice known. So my faith has played a crucial role in my work. Yes, so there is this thing that I always say, that of all the people God created in this world, I am the one He loves the most, and so I ought to reciprocate that love back to people. And if we can remember, Christ told us in the Bible that the commandment is summarized into two. The first is to love God, and then the second is to love your neighbor as yourself. And so, what I wouldn't want to be done to me, I shouldn't in any way allow it to be done to any of my colleagues, because I have to love them as I love myself. And as God is also showing me love, I have to reciprocate that love back to society, back to people, for them to see the goodness of God. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing my faith has actually impacted in me, and it's actually encouraging me to continue with my work. So there is one thing I will say again. I personally believe that giving up is not in my dictionary. I always say this. I have my personal dictionary inside me, and then in that dictionary, giving up is never an option. It can't be found in that dictionary. Yeah, so I can't give up. And I also believe that God created everyone to come on earth here to perform a particular purpose. And that purpose is to go a long way to benefit generations. And so if in any situation I ever find myself and then I feel like giving up, that means if I give up, I am failing a whole lot of generations. And I can't stand to fail many generations. So I have to thrive on so that the generations coming on will benefit, because I came on earth to perform a purpose. And that purpose is to help make the world a better place for everyone to be able to live in. There is this famous saying I like, and I actually got it from a book I read, a novel I read. I actually love reading novels, yeah. And it is Law 34, and it is found in Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, so the Law 34 states that be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king, to be treated as one. So indeed, as young leaders, as children out there, we must always rise up to demand for what is rightly ours before others around can come up to support us. And so in any situations we find ourselves, to my colleague young leaders out there, never be afraid. Just believe in yourself, stand up, and once you stand up for yourself, you will get people to support you. That is the basic principle of everything. Once you are able to stand up and demand for what is rightly yours, you are going to get supporters. Yeah, investing in myself is actually helping me to become a very good advocate. As you can see, when I started my advocacy work, I wasn't this much confident. Yeah, if I had some of my patrons here who started with me in the junior high school, they would have testified to this. At the beginning, I was kind of timid. I was afraid, but through this advocacy work, I've been able to know that I can do more, and I have to always try, because I have to succeed so that generations follow me will not go through some of the problems the world is facing now. And so all those things has actually helped me, and it has also helped me to be involved in a lot of research, reading, which has helped open my brain, to boost my brain. I am now able to easily understand things. There is this notion that the more you read, the more the brain widens. Yes, so because of this research works and all those stuff, it has widened and broadened my knowledge. I have confidence in myself. I am not timid of anything, I can stand up and advocate for all children without any fear. When such things continue to happen, yeah, it pains me that upon all the advocacy works, upon telling people about the advantages and all those stuff, we still hear of some such things going on. But the thing is that you will always not get people to support you. Though you get people to support you, but it is not all the time that you should expect everyone to support you. So the fact that there is a few number of people supporting the work, then I still have hope. I use that to comfort myself that even if I can get at least 10 people out of 50 people supporting what I am doing, then the other 40 shouldn't discourage me. I should have hope that one day, when those 10 people join me and then we start to do another set, another 10 will be taken from the 40, and gradually we will get everyone on board. So that's what always gives me a bit comfort, because in everything we do, you will definitely face challenges. It's not everyone that will support you. Some will go against the things you say, and that shouldn't deter you, because since you get a few numbers supporting you, it means there is hope. So that gives me the hope, and then I strongly believe that one day everyone will come on board to help eliminate all forms of violence against children.